This is Couples Court with the Cutlers.
This is a case of Copeland versus Rosado. You all have been together for 4 years, and Miss Copeland, you have made some very serious, strong cheating allegations against Mr. Rosado. Tell us why you have opened this case today.
Yes, Your Honor. I am here today because I feel like I'm between a love triangle between my boyfriend and my mother.
So you believe that your boyfriend is sleeping with your mother?
Yes, sir.
Wow, this is one of the most serious allegations that one can be made. How does this affect your heart, your soul, your spirit?
It hurts. I went in foster care at a very young age, and this is the woman who raised me. This is the only mom that I know. And I've been with Nelson for 4 years. He's been around my child. We plan on starting a future together, having more children. I'm hurt.
So this is literally the two closest people in your life.
Absolutely.
The absolute support system. And you believe that your mom and your boyfriend are sleeping together.
Yes, ma'am.
Our heart breaks for you. That you're even having to have that thought.
My heart breaks.
Our heart breaks for you.
Those are some serious allegations.
Yeah, they pretty.
Because of that, Mr. Rosado, these are very so strong allegations that Miss Copeland has against you. But yeah, they're pretty much allegations.
It's all allegations. That's what it really is. It's just all in her head. In the beginning, me and her mom really didn't get along. But as time progressed, I just started to build a friendship with her mother because I believe every boyfriend should get along with their girlfriend's mother. But it's just friendship. It's not nothing sexual. It's nothing what she's trying to make up in her head. That's really what it is.
But you think that a friendship has crossed over a completely different boundary.
Yes, ma'am.
What was the warning sign you saw first?
About a year and a half ago, I had to go to the hospital. I have really bad asthma, so I was in the hospital for about 2 days, and he took over the responsibility of dropping my mom off to work. When I used to take her to work, it will only take 15-20 minutes max. When he takes her or picks her up, it takes about 45 minutes to an hour. And they'll hit me with several excuses, like, oh, we stopped to get gas, we stopped to get food, the car had a flat tire, stuff like that. And there's been occasions where she comes home and her hair is wild.
What do you mean wild hair?
Like, just had sex hair.
Oh,
Mr.
Mr. Rosado, why are these excuses about getting girlfriend's mother home timely?
It's not excuses. When she used to pick her up, it would take 15 to 20 minutes, but she never stopped to get Spanish food. Do you ever go to a Spanish restaurant? The line is crazy.
So
at the Spanish restaurants, do they mess up your hair also? Or they don't mess up something?
It's just, we don't got no AC in the car, so I put the windows down. And if you're going over 25 miles an hour, you know you're going to hit some wind. I don't care how hot it is outside, you're going to hit some wind.
But this is
happening. Is this all the time? Is it? How frequent are you experiencing her coming home late? They have an excuse for it.
The messy hair was only one occasion, but there's other instances where I believe they were together. There was one occasion he had asked me to renew the registration on his vehicle. So I went into the glove compartment to get the registration out, and I found a hair extension.
A hair extension?
Looked very similar to my mother's hair extension. She only wears them on special occasions when she's getting all dolled up. I asked him about it. He said that he let his buddy borrow the car.
And this is the picture of it that you submitted.
Mr.
Rosado, why would her mom's extension would be in your car? But it looks like her hair extension.
No, I don't. Because I lent my friend a car. And he's a single man. He's a wild boy. He likes to entertain women. So I can't stop what he does. My friend even called Serena to let her know, oh, I'm sorry, I left some hair in the car, blah, blah, blah. So she can understand.
But you know man code.
So
wait, did he call beforehand or call after she confronted you
He
about it?
called before.
You
You gotta call beforehand.
No, it was after you had a
after I
conversation.
found it,
I
and I
didn't get that
accused
call.
him.
Service is bad, but he did call. He did call. I know he did.
Okay.
So we got the messy hair from the right, and now we got the hair extensions. What else have you found?
There was one time Nelson and I decided we were going to go on a date night. So I got all dolled up, dressed up, nice heels. We were going to go to dinner and a movie, and my mom was supposed to come pick up my son. And And my mom never came. She never picked up her phone. And I called Nelson. We normally don't speak throughout the day. We speak at nighttime, check in, talk to each other before bed. And that night he didn't call at all. And the next day I asked him what happened, and he said he was so tired from working a double that he fell asleep. And when I asked my mother, she said, oh, I was having a digital detox day and I turned my phone off.
So they went
So
missing.
they went
the
missing in the
same-
action the same night.
And I stayed home with my son all dolled up by myself.
Wow.
Mr.
Mr. Rosado?
Yes.
Oh my God.
I mean, this is date night. This is a night that's supposed to be with Miss Copeland. Why?
Did you just disappear?
Yeah, but I got sick. I ate something in the afternoon. I think I got food poison.
Okay, well, when I get sick, I'm like, one of my family members takes care of me. So when you're sick, the first person that you call, it is somebody who's gonna come and take care of you, right?
I didn't really want to bother her. So when I wake up, I see all the missed calls. So I call her back and I explain to her what had happened.
Mr.
YouTube Music Premium is an experience that gives you complete control of your music. So,
Mr. Rosado,
Rosado,
are you sure that you are not out with your girlfriend's mother?
I'm positive about that. Definitely. I will never go out with her. She's not my type.
What do you mean she's not your type? Well, you know, there's a girlfriend side, there's a boyfriend side, and there's her mother's side. She is joining us from her hometown. Let's visit. Hello, Miss Juana. How are you?
I'm good, Your Honor. How are you?
We're very good. Thank you for joining us today. And there are some very serious, strong cheating allegations being made by your beautiful daughter today. And what could you please describe the relationship between yourself and your daughter's boyfriend?
Now it's fine. At the beginning, it started off a little rocky. I thought he was cocky. He was too into himself. He was too controlling. And I didn't like that. But we have gotten to know each other better now. And, I think he's a nice guy.
You see?
So
things are better now.
Yes.
Can you explain your disappearance the night that your daughter and her boyfriend were supposed to have date night?
I was having a digital detox. I wanted to be disconnected from everything and just have a moment with myself.
How does it make you feel that your daughter is accusing you of sleeping with her boyfriend? How do you feel?
It makes me feel very bad. We cannot look each other in the eye. We don't call each other as often. Things are a little awkward at times. And it's very painful.
Miss Copeland,
tell your mom how you feel about this situation. What is this doing to you emotionally?
It breaks my heart. You're the
I'm
only
sorry,
mom
baby.
that I know.
I'm sorry.
I just hope it's not true.
It's not.
Maybe it will, I don't know.
It's my heart out. It's the only person I ever loved and trusted. So, and I don't know where to go from here. I just need to know it's not true.
It's not true.
Miss
You
Juana,
can't see it, but
you can't even see, but your daughter is standing over here in tears, and I'm very sorry. Have you ever, you and her boyfriend have been intimate together? You sure about that?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Rosado,
Mr. Rosado, I'm gonna ask you, have you and your girlfriend's mother been intimate together?
If I could be honest with you,
Go ahead, please be honest, because be honest with her and with us.
yes, we've been having sexual intercourse for the past year and a half now. And every time that we would take 45 minutes from picking her up from work, we was having sex in the car.
No.
When her hair was messed up, that's because there's no AC in the car, so we keep the windows up, sweating, it gets messed up.
Oh
The
my
time of the
God.
tire, I took the air out of the tire, I took a picture, made it believe like it was flat, and send it to her so she could think that it was flat. Meanwhile, the tire was good, we were just having sex in the car.
Wait a minute, what?
Mr. Rosado,
Mr. Rosado, how did you end up sleeping with your girlfriend's mother? How did this start?
Yeah, I guess just being friendly, being a shoulder, listening to her. It was just like a fantasy I had since I was a kid of sleeping with the mother and the daughter. It's like a porn thing. It's kind of crazy, but it's something I really wanted to do. And now that I look back at everything I did, I just feel bad about it. But I hope we can move past that. Yes.
Miss Copeland, don't you dare take him back. He is a dog. Miss Juana, how in the world could you do this to your daughter knowing the life that she's ever had? Knowing that you want to be her touchstone, the only person she could trust. How did you let this happen?
I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to do it, and I'm very sorry. I don't. We just started getting closer and closer, and we were amping up for it. And one day, when he was dropping me off of work, we just decided to go, elsewhere. It just happened.
But over and over and over again, sleeping with your daughter's boyfriend. How do you explain that? What do you want to say to your mom about sleeping with your boyfriend?
I'm done. I don't want to continue our relationship. You don't need to be around my son. I'm done.
No, baby, please.
I'm done.
Well, I know that you're done with your mom. What do you want to say to Mr. Rosado?
Bye. You don't go back from that.
Let's not get it confused. What her mother did was awful. It is gross. It is terrible. It is the worst thing that a mother could possibly do to her child, to her daughter.
Miss Juana, I'm gonna allow you to speak to your daughter. What do you need to say to her?
Sorry. I want to work on us repairing our relationship. We'll never do this again. I just want us to be back to normal one day.
Miss Juana, are you in love with Mr. Rosado? You know what? We don't believe you. One is the hesitation, and one is the looking off. And when was the last time that you had sex with your daughter's boyfriend? Mr. Rosado, when was the last time you had sex with your girlfriend's mom? So it's still going on, basically. Have you called her since then? And if you're still reaching, so you haven't even cut it off yet. And if you're still reaching out to her, you haven't even cut it off. Did you know that you've been cut off, Miss Juana? You know what? You two make me sick. Because that look on your face is that I'm sorry. It's not that. It's just that I'm sorry I got caught. True. Let me do this. Because I'm done. Miss Juana, thank you. Bye. Okay, let me. You set out to sleep with your girlfriend and her mom. You start complimenting her mother to tell her how nice she looks and how beautiful she was. And this was all a calculated plan on your part, and that's why yours is more insidious than what her mother did.
Ron, throw him as far as you can possibly throw him.
We have to talk to her. We had to get rid of the trash, okay?
They're both liars. They're pieces of both of them.
So, baby, let me just talk to you. Unfortunately, you probably had to do a lot of stuff on your own. And sadly, you had to go back over there and do that. Do that again.
Okay. I'm so sorry for you having to go through this.
Yeah.
I can't imagine where you are, okay? I'm sorry I'm getting teary-eyed, but this is just terrible. And I wish it was
Something different for you. Okay?
But
And because of your inner strength and the power that you personally have to get to where you are, and it's going to be enough to get you where God wants you to be. Okay?
And it's not going to be easy. I'm not going to sit here and tell you it's going to be easy. But there are good relationships out there waiting for you.
Exactly. We feel compelled to come down and hug you.
The mama in me.
Come on, let's go.
Baby, it's gonna be okay. Thank you.
Good luck to you.
Thank you.
You'll be fine.